This is probably going to be the biggest meeting of Jeremy Corbyn's campaign. This is Liverpool, the heart of democracy, and my view is there'll be over 1,000 people tonight. And they're simply coming here because they found somebody who's able to communicate with them and tell the truth and have the aspirations that they have for peace, socialism and employment.
I'm here to see Jeremy Corbyn. I think he's the rightful leader of the Labour Party, and he's trying to deliver policies which nobody else is talking about, really.
He has traditional Labour values. It goes back to when the Labour Party was first set up. It's all about socialism, it's all about creating a better society, a society that's full of hope.
We felt that in the aftermath of the defeat in May, we should be doing something different.
I'm here to see Jeremy Corbyn speak because recently I feel he's one of the few people who've helped to sort of re-engage people with politics, and especially slightly worried about the direction the Labour Party's taking at the moment, and he seems to be the only actual candidate who has genuine ideals rather than being like a careerist politician like the other three are.
The way Jeremy's inspired the working class, the way he's given them hope, and he's come out there and he's said what he means. And I think he means what he says, and I think that's so important. He stayed a hornet's nest, and that's what we want. I've never seen crowds like this. The rooms are full downstairs. Everywhere he's been filling the place, because do you know why? Because he's given people a little bit of hope, something to cling on to.
It's a campaign about what we as a movement and us as people here tonight can achieve, the kind of world and society we want to live in, and more immediately, the kind of Labour Party we want it to be to lead us towards that world.
I'm here tonight because I'm a Labour woman councillor, newly elected, and I can see, firsthand the cuts that's going on in our council. You're seeing academy status schools springing up, children's centres, early year centres losing funding. I can see it firsthand the effects of this Tory government, and we need to change. And I think Jeremy Corbyn is music to my ears, so I'm here supporting Jeremy.
I think it's great to have a politician who is adding some politics and galvanising people back into taking an interest in what's going on. Having somebody who says an alternative to austerity must be good.
The whole point of national insurance and the welfare state is that we all protect each other, we're all protected by each other.
We've got to seize the moment. He's going to seize the moment. Who would have thought this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? No one. I'm not a gambling man, but you couldn't have got odds on it. Now, it's odds on whether he wins it or not. That's how much he's changed the political atmosphere in this country in a few short weeks.
He's a pragmatic politician. You look at what he's done in his own constituency. He's gradually built his own majority up over the years, and Liverpool is a town that's always welcomed people on the left and always welcomed people who stand up for the working class.
There is something deeply wrong about a country and a society that is prepared to accept and tolerate the levels of inequality, desperation, destitution and poverty that exist in modern Britain.
He can reach out and reach the people who didn't vote because they feel unfranchised. I think he can bring them back into politics, because at the end of the day we need everybody to feel that they're part of the system.
The thing that appeals to me more than anything is he's got a social conscience, not just about national issues and local issues, but international issues as well. And I think his vision for the country is the right vision, to be honest.
I wish him all the best here tonight in Liverpool. I know the people will love him. They'll cling to every word, and they'll follow him. And if he sticks to his guns, as I think he will, I think we're in for a shock.
Well, we had a meeting here at the Adelphi in the ballroom, absolutely ram-packed. It was a fantastic atmosphere. I was able to outline quite a lot of things about our campaign, and it shows there's a thirst there for the politics of hope and the politics of equality. The average donation to our campaign is £20 from ordinary people. There's no corporate donation. We're not accepting any. We haven't actually been offered any either, but we're coping with that. Listen, young people have been thumped by this budget. Large families have been thumped by this budget. Students leaving university with massive debt. And I'm suggesting that we could well afford to get rid of student fees and do that by a very small raise in corporation tax. We all benefit from it. It's the joy of meeting people and the joy of sharing those ideas and trying to make a society and a democracy that works for everybody. Because I'm fed up with corporate interests dominating politics, and I'm fed up with the Labour Party being afraid to say boo because it might upset somebody who is corporately powerful. Let's do something different.